How are you?
Doing good. We got the coffee. Doing good.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Odeum and the 2018 APWA Chapter Expo. We're so glad you're here. I'm here at the registration booth getting everybody checked in. It's a beautiful day, and I wish you all a great time. Enjoy.
Dan, and I'll probably be up here starting you off, and then we'll go to the first obstacle, which is the offset alley.
This is David Oates. This is Ken Edwards at the Village Hoffman Estates for judges today on what they call an alley dock. And what they do here is they come out of serpentine, they back into these barricades that are narrow, and they're judged on whether or not they touch the barricades on either side and how close they come back to this dock part. Can you get as close as you can within 6 inches? You're going to get the full score. Go Public Work. Thanks for volunteering.
Hi, Vince Cullen, Village of Algonquin. We're judging the serpentine today, so we make sure none of the trucks go outside the cones, follow the arrows, forward and backwards.
Tony with the Village of Niles, and I'm here at the outside curve obstacle course here. What you're going to do, you need to come in, you're going to sweep around this turn here, trying to keep your right rear tire close as you can or on top of this yellow line. If you go outside the yellow line, you lose 10 points. If you go outside of the red line, you lose 20 points. And you want to take this all the way through until you get over here to where you got to try and plow around some cars and on the curb.
My name's Jamie Calero, Village of Niles Public Works. This part of the rodeo is the forward straight line plow section where the dually tires need to stay in between these cones all the way down through the lane.
How you doing today?
Good.
This here's the inside radius that the plow drivers come out of the alley dock. They have to put their plow down and they come through here. They're trying to put the plow edge between the cone and the yellow mark. That's a perfect score. If they're out here, it's 10 points off. Out here on the other side of the red's 20. If they hit a cone, it's 20. The problems were 60. They got 6 scoring points all the way around. Good luck, guys. Have a good one. I retire in 4 months.
All right, today we'll talk about background regulations a little bit. Most of you know all about that.
Hey, welcome to the hospitality booth. I'm Jen Anderson with HLR.
And I'm Reed Magnan with Bravo Company Engineering. It's been a fun day. We got some bags out. People are stopping by, putting their raffle stuff in from the vendors. It's been an exciting day. Lots of good prizes. Yeah, we've had a lot of good attendance. So snowplow rodeos will go first, and then the vendor stuff after that. And this is a good place to do it. The Odeum's been really nice. We've got frontline staff, we've got engineering staff, we've got municipal staff. So it's a good mix. We were just talking today. The Odeum, it's almost like being inside of one of the yards. Sometimes I feel like it's a good feel. I like the curtains. I like the setup.
Hey, I'm Bob Bishop with TKDA. We're a 110-year-old plus engineering and architecture firm based in St. Paul, Minnesota. We have multiple locations across the U.S. and I'm here representing the Downers Grove office locally. First time at the APWA Chicago Expo event. Excited to be here, introduce our company, get the word out, and look forward to future events and working with local companies. Rock on.
Good afternoon. I'm Jerry Donlin from Standard Equipment Company in Chicago. We are the representative for Elgin Street Sweeper Company. Elgin has been around for over 100 years now making street sweepers, the oldest in the market. The newest innovation that we're moving to is single engine design as opposed to an engine to run the sweeper and an engine to drive the truck. One engine will run both. Only one engine to maintain, one engine to change filters and oil on. The advent of this came from is the cost of horsepower on a secondary engine went way up with Tier 4 emissions. So we built it together with different transfer boxes and PTOs so that we could have one engine do all of the work, which is much better because with Tier 4 and all the differences in engines, you don't want an engine that's 250 horsepower loafing at 10 or 20% down the street. because it'd go into regeneration with the new engines. So you really want to run them a lot harder so that they will clean themselves better and continue to clean the environment. We had a wrap installed on this sweeper, making a billboard of the whole sweeper. Very, very colorful, very ornate, and relatively inexpensive. I believe it was around $2,400 to install this wrap on this truck. And as you look through the picture of it, it's very ornate, has a lot of different symbolism in it, and frankly I think it's something that we're going to see with more public works vehicles in the future. And this is actually saving the paint from being worn, so you could pull this off and put on another wrap. Breast cancer awareness, autism, anything about a municipality, municipality having a 100th anniversary, etc. You can glorify and you can celebrate it, and all the citizens will see it. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Have a nice day.
I'm Patty Ham from Mount Prospect. This was my first time here. I was a proctor for the written exam, and I believe everybody did such a great job today. This is pretty awesome. I'll be here next year.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Get my good side.
All right. How you guys enjoying?
Loving it. Loving it. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
People are wonderful that have passed through. It's really a great show. I hope I get to come next year. HMG Engineers, Mundelein, Illinois.
We do everything civil. Do everything civilly.
Good. Do you enjoy an expo?
I am.
It's a great expo. Did you go to any education sessions?
I did not. I'm up here working the groups up here to make sure all our consultants and sponsors are being well taken care of and are happy.
Hope you're good work.
All right, thanks.
All right, bye.
See you.
Great networking event. Worked out very well. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. Happy Memorial Day.
Bye. See ya.
Hi, I'm Greg Piper from Greg Piper Sales. I have grade rings, or 6-inch grade ring, weighs 11.7 pounds. I've been at this over 30 years.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
My name is Dylan Sass. I'm Standard Equipment out of Chicago, Illinois. We're the local Baxter, Elgin, and virus site dealer. We got here the Baxter 2100 Plus, and we were introducing some new innovations this year in terms of new one-touch controls, the RDB 1015 boom, and the single engine design on the fan drive. Single engine design is a big one. You're saving fuel cost and maintenance in terms of the old engines where we had a John Deere single touch setup. So when inside the cab you hit one button, it turns on your vacuum system without going through any complicated processes or procedures. On the front end, new ergonomic controls, single touch to turn on your vacuum, single touch for your jetting, large display screen with tons of information. The whole idea is to make the truck simpler to operate and more operator friendly in general. Thanks for having us at the APWA show this year. We appreciate all the visits to our booth and the ability to show you guys what's new and serve our customers better.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Bye.
Got through it. Weather was perfect. A little warm,
but for the most part, I think everybody enjoyed themselves.
Good.
And a great 2018, looking for 2019.
Another successful year. We appreciate Villa Park hosting us. Please come back for 2019.
Villa Park, you know anyone at Villa Park?
We'll be back.
Welcome to Crazy Port Villa Park on TV.